guys, today on Decatech News I am going to talk to you about something amazing that has been coursing through the web. It's about a few scientists over at IBM and how they have created a new hard drive called the atomic hard drive, and it's roughly composed of 30,000 atoms, and in each atom they can store a lot of data. So they have found the element helium, and they use it by making the two poles, one stand for the 0 and the other one stand for the 1, and so they create the binary string, and then they pass it to the computer and code it. But before we get all the way to there, I'm gonna tell you briefly a bit about the hard drive. So let's get started. So part 1 is the past. The first prototype that I think can be qualified as a hard drive was made in 1953. IBM was thinking of making a memory that could be accessed immediately whenever needed, and it was called RAM. Now it is a central part of gamer laptops, desktops, and other utilities. So the hard disk, a revolution, started at the first stages of when IBM experimented. They experimented with wire matrices, rod arrays, drum arrays, etc. But none of these things worked until they came across something called the hard disk drive. Remember how people still haven't decided if chicken or the egg came first? Well, now you know that the hard drive came first. The early computers had normal storage in which they accessed, and that is why they were slow to open an app, but after RAM was invented, apps opened faster. Well, now let's move on to commercial use. The first commercial use of the hard drive began in 1956. Shipment of the IBM 305 RAMAC system included IBM Model 350 disk storage, which was the first hard disk HDD. And HDD, by the way, stands for hard disk drive. So the HDD started with being bulky and was approximately 24 inches big. And so now that we got that little bit of history cleared, let's skip a few years in the future. So this is part 2, future. Now that we have covered the past, let's get to the present. So as you may know, that hard drives nowadays are slim, faster, and almost everywhere. Well, wait, before we get back to the main topic, there's a storage giant which is pretty much just a modification of the HDD, and it's called the SSD, which stands for the solid state drive. And if you bought a computer from around 2015 and ahead, usually have SSD in your computer, and it comes along with the DDR4 memory or DDR3. So now that we covered that other bit apart, let's get back to the main topic, which is the atomic drive. And I'm gonna tell you how the atom drive is made and how it's functioned. The atoms are placed in a surface covered with magnesium oxide to keep them at 5 Kelvin. The researchers then pass an electrical current through the atoms, which in turn makes the pole flip. After that, the scientists can measure which atom is 1 and which is a 0. It copies the way the hard drive reads and writes. I want to talk to you about all of this that is going around us with this president and stuff like that, and how it will affect our lives right now. And to tell you the truth, it's not going to be bad, because this is a great feat in technology and science itself. And I think that in science, we are growing into a more advanced civilization, and we are going to need more space, and especially in servers, things that need mass storage. I once read that if we managed to teleport a human, it would be impossible to do that with the technology we had. That if we did manage to transport a human and rebuild it, that would take 10 terabytes to rebuild the human memory, and not accounting for other things. The article was released a few years ago when we still hadn't reached past 6 terabytes, but many things have happened now. So because of the technology we have, and a big percentage of it is because of the storage we have. That's why we can't advance, because a lot of stuff in our lives need a great amount of storage. Like just this video I'm going to produce uses a lot of storage, and if it doesn't get the storage, then it's bad, you know. So if this technology does succeed, then we can hope for a bright and faster future, because we would not have slow internet speeds and be able to even probably do crystal clear 3D calls. And by that I mean like Skype calls. Right now we all have this amazing technology in the scientist's hand, but we're still trying to make it better, get better signal, and still gonna make it, try to get to like commercial use. And they're just testing and testing, so nothing happens around like the Note 7, which exploded. And yeah, they're just trying to make it better and make our lives faster, you know, and more safer. So guys, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Subscribe and comment down below, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.